Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. Today we're doing the old sticker set? Real set. Infinity set. But it has real cards, right? But the cards aren't real, but they're playable. But only some of them. Because everything makes sense. That's Wizards of the Coast in 2023. Sit back, relax. My name is Rudy again. And this video is for the patron, Michael Z. Obviously, the goal of this video is clearly going to be getting the crazy cosmic Shocklands of space lands with the special foiling. Obviously, that's what we're going for. And of course, as everybody knows by now, Michael, you will get the best card graded by PCG. Ooh, there's a nice Godless Shrine. We want to get the flashy Super Galaxy Foil King Dingaling Fun Time Pack. What's the best way to open these? I remember these were tough to open. I remember these were really tough packs to open. So, the regular set, there's a couple rares. Holy crap, I cannot open these packs at all, and I don't want to damage the card. There's a couple regular cards and rares that actually have a little bit of value and are actually sought after. But overall, this entire set is essentially a play set, and I mean, the art and the squirrels are just phenomenal. The bumper card, I mean, just come on. Anybody remember this stuff? I feel like nobody even remembers. There's a little, you can see the galaxy foil on some of the cards there. You guys see that? You can see the little galaxy foiling. And hey, a little nice little box topper art right there. I'm sorry, the booster box art. Rocket. And we get our foily planes, and of course, we have an upside down card in the back there. And our first Galaxy Swamp or Rooney. So, where are we at with this product? The point of, you guys know I love to do box openings on products that are doing really good or really bad, that are very interesting to discuss as we crack packs. So, overall, again, some of these cards that have the regular stamps versus the acorn stamps are similar. Hey, Richard Garfield PhD, that brings back memories. Holy smokes. Island and the Galaxy Plains. Originally, in the past, these specialty full art lands were quite expensive and quite sought after. If you look at unsets, the history of these products, every single time, all the way back to the unglued, unhinged, unstable eras, I mean, these things were... I mean, you could literally get all these cards for free and literally just buy the actual basic lands in these products. Now, since we've destroyed that in the world of Magic the Gathering and Wizards has made all full art lands, it's so flashy and turned everything into game pieces. I don't know what's next for unsets or what kind of future. Again, opening ceremony, beautiful firework, Galaxy Foil. It is a mythic. Again, you got the acorn stamp there for the non-tournament legal playtime kind of thing. The everythingamajig. I don't know how they're going to handle that stuff. A lot of people always, every time I do one of these videos, that's the first thing people ask me. If people, there's so many basic lands and secret lairs, what's the future for unsets? And I said, they're going to do more unsets in the future. Ooh, Sword of Dungeons and Dragons. That is one of actually the better mythics there. Wow, haven't seen that card in a long time. I still expect them to do unsets into the future. I wouldn't be surprised if Dr. Mark Bonham Rosewater of the Third Ball Dynasty is already working on or completed his next style of unset. What I think Wizards is going to do, because they don't like cheap prices. Hey, the old Space Chase there. That was a thing for a hot minute a while back ago. What I think is actually going to happen is they're going to redo, hey, coming for you, Mr. X, Resident Evil meme. I actually think Wizards and Hasbro are going to find a different way to insert value for the next unset in the future. I actually don't think it's going to be the full art flashy lands. I think that era is over with. I really do. I think we're going to see something different. I wouldn't be surprised if they insert some sort of lottery redemption or some sort of serialized style cards into an unset that really, because they have to. They have to find something to add value since they've made all the game pieces very, very cheap. Icing Manipulator, anybody? How much? That's so much fun. So because of the fact they've gone the game piece route, and Shockland, Fetchlands, the old Buzzbark, don't have financial value, stores aren't going to be confident to order large quantities of these game pieces. Now again, if Wizards just wants to lower the price, well, then you don't have a problem. But the issue is, we have the game piece side of the public, the Timmies, and then we have the corporate Wizards Hasbro, who tricks the Timmies into thinking that, they're for them and for the people and community. And those individuals' goal is to sell at the highest possible price. So in order for that to continue, they have to figure out a way to keep fooling the Timmies with their game pieces, but they need to have things of value so that they can justify their high prices without a collapse. God, these cards are beautiful. You know, no one ever says the cards aren't pretty. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, there we go, Michael. All right, a beautiful Galaxy Foil Shockland Blood Crypt. So I'm going to assume right now, so box 1, we did get one, and we're going to put that in here. It looks a little light print. Is this supposed to be that lightly printed? Does that look light printed to you all? Does that look like an error card? Or is it just supposed to be that way? Like, look at this, look. Look next to, look at the colors. Does that not look faded to you all? Well, anyways, Michael, that obviously, if we get another one, another Galaxy Shock, because that's the big money. Again, some of these Galaxy Foil Shocklands, dude, those things were almost $100. I think at the peak, at release, weren't some of them over $100? They were really expensive. Now, obviously, with, you know, the bear markets and the collapses and all the economic turmoil in the world in 2023, I do not believe that any of these, even the Galaxy Shocklands, I don't think any of those are over 100 anymore. I would, if I had to take a guess, wait a minute, why are they both upside down? That's confusing. If I had to take a guess, I think the Galaxy Flashy Shocklands are probably like $50. Some maybe 30, 40, some maybe 60, 70, but I bet they average around that 50 range. Chief Engineer, I love it. And of course, you know, back in the day, even a flashy full art land like this would have been like $20, $30, $40. Isn't that crazy? All right, that's box 1. Not bad, Michael. Again, anytime we have our, obviously, box topper, if we can get a Galaxy Shock out of a box, plus the entire box and everything, and you can get at least one Galaxy, I mean, you really can't complain. You really can't call it a terrible box opening. You know? Now, the problem is, I already know what some people are going to say, well, Rudy, with the new Ravnica set coming in, see, that looks really faded next to these. I don't know. Anyways, the concern is Unfinity leans on the value of Shocklands, right? Okay, so with Ravnica Remastered coming, and all the turmoil and already the issues with Amazon and the mispricing and things that happen, so the question at this point in time is, you know, is Unfinity going to completely collapse after Ravnica Remastered? Because Ravnica Remastered without, I mean, 100% G-word guarantee, Ravnica Remastered is going to collapse the Shockland prices. Just like Modern Horizons 2 did with Fetchlands. God, these cards are gorgeous. And I have no reason to believe that they are not going to print very, very heavily. Because again, the only data we've seen so far on print run reductions has been Universes Beyond products. And a lot of people think it's because with these other IPs and brands and other companies, they don't want the product to collapse and Wizards to look bad using another company's information. Does that make sense? In other words, you don't want to partner with Tales, Middle-earth, Lord of the Rings, and the Lord of the Ring product collapses, and you use somebody else's brand, and it collapsed in Magic. So that's kind of my attitude towards it. So they want to be extra cautious with these Universes Beyond. I love the watermarking, man. It's so cool. So oh, there we go. Oh, it's not, okay. Still, breeding pool. Beautiful breeding pool. Not the Galaxy foil, but just a regular, but still. We did get a regular, nice one. We didn't get a regular one in box 1. I mean, obviously the box topper, but we didn't pull anything in the box. And again, some of these rares and mythics in the set do actually see some activity and transactions online. Buzzbark. I love it. The Stellar Pup. Again, some of these do have some actual value, and they actually do change hands, and there are actual sales and things with some of them. But again, most of these regular cards in Infinity, they're going to be between like 25 cents and maybe a couple dollars. None of these are going to be very, very expensive. But some of them do actually get some activity. Phoebe, Myth, Planes and Planes. So that's my concern. Now, some people believe that, you know, just like Doctor Who, Wizards is on the path of changing their print runs and reducing everything and trying to make things more stable. I have yet to see any evidence that they're going to take normal Magic sets and adjust them or tighten them up. For example, the Ixalan, you know, return the Caverns of Ixalan thing. Like, I have no reason to believe that a normal Magic set with their own brand and lore, I don't think they're going to tighten those, and those are more risky than ever now. That's what I see happening, because we have no, I don't know, maybe, I was going to say we have no evidence of changing that, but honestly, I mean, I get patron messages from you guys all the time making comments of saying, Rudy, you know, you're so bashing of all these collector boxes collapsing, but March of the Machine collectors didn't collapse. You know, Phyrexia collectors didn't collapse. Lord of the Rings, I know, specialty. Lord of the Rings and Doctor Who has not collapsed. So, oh, there we go again. There we go again. Breeding Pool Galaxy. Okay, so it is a little bit lighter. Okay, excellent. We can compare side by side. Yeah, it's a little bit, but I think it's just a foiling that gives it that look. Holy smokes. Awesome. Very cool. Are you supposed to guarantee? I thought you weren't guaranteed one in every box, though. Okay, so obviously, Michael, you're going to have to let me know after this video. You're going to have to send me a message which card you want graded for free and sent over to you via PCG. And if you want both of them graded, obviously, you'll still get one free. We'll give you a discount on the second one. Not a big deal. Or if we get a third one here, standard procedure. And yes, keep in mind, folks, you know, if you're a patron there. Ooh, Galaxy. I love the old Stellar Pup. If you're a patron and we grade these, I hand them off to the graders. When they're done, I get them back. I do put the Alpha Investments logo on the back of the case with a nice holographic sticker thing. And I do sign it so everybody knows this was from an Alpha Investments box opening video because it's fun. It doesn't add value or anything. It's just fun, man. Those forests are beautiful. The key is you got to enjoy it. You always look back and be like, yeah, that's the video. Rudy hosed me. He pulled nothing good and charged me $3,000 a video. That's where we're going. Technically, it's $29.99. Remember, folks, this video, my patron paid $3,069. All right, that's it for box 2. Again, that was better than box 1. Not only did you have a breeding pool, but we had a Galaxy foil breeding. We had one of each, including, not even including all the regular rares and mythics and basic. Well, that was pretty nice. I know some people are like, Rudy, the best Unfinity video you ever did was the patron who got all the miscut lands. Yeah, I don't know what he ever did with that. I don't know what that patron did with those cards. Did he sell them or something? But apparently, ooh, beautiful Overgrown Tomb. God, those cards are gorgeous. I don't know if the patron sold all those or flipped them or did he send them all for grading. I don't know what he ended up doing with those because he got all those miscuts cards. I remember that. That was wild, man. Like, oh my goodness. It was just the fancy cards, too. It was the lands. Swampy and Plains. I don't think we've done 3 videos, though, and had 3 Galaxy shocks, have we? I don't know if we've ever had that. That'd be a first time. God, these packs are so difficult to open. You know how many people over the last year or two have sent me messages asking if their packs were counterfeit because of how difficult or the glue was or things? And I tell them the same thing. I was like, ladies and gentlemen, Wizards is just volatile on their packaging and glue and sealing. Doesn't mean your store is hosing you and resealing or anything. I'll be honest with you guys. Besides the Amazon scams and the Amazon returns and hosing people with, you know, G.I. Joe cards, I don't think really most boxes and packs on the open market. Old Fogey! I love that card. I don't think most packs and boxes from stores and LGSs and online, I don't think people are really resealing or trying to take the good cards out of new products. Because they're game pieces, right? There's not really, you're not really on the lookout for a bunch of, ooh, Infinity Elemental. You're not, ooh, and a Lily. You're not really on the lookout for expensive cards anymore. It's not like you open a box and there's, you know, a bunch of, you know, I don't know, I guess a serialized card if you're lucky enough to find one, which, you know, there's no serialized in this pack. Exit through the gift shop. Boy, that's a detailed, beautiful piece of art, man. All right, folks. Sergeant General warning. We got the Wombat going over today's feelings. Oh, man. Unsets are fun. I like unsets. I just wish the lands and the economics behind it was better, and I just wish Wizards was the way they were in the past. And that's every old guy in the world yelling at cloud. Oh my God. In a Hallow Fountain. All right, Michael, at this point, I'm going to assume you're probably going to want all 3 graded to match. I would assume at this point in time. I don't know if we're going to get another Shockland, but you did get a Galaxy foil in each box. Again, I think you're supposed to get one every box, but sometimes you don't. And I love the Beebles. Look at how beautiful. I just want you all to take a moment to appreciate how gorgeous that is. That's all. I just want people to appreciate how unbelievably beautiful that is. But anyways, I think it's overall a great video, Michael. 3 Galaxy foiled shocks in 3 boxes, and they're all different ones. That's a nice, smooth experience, everybody. That's what we like to see. I don't know the regular lands in the cycle. I don't know if people are even the Galaxy basic lands. I don't even know if that's really a thing anymore. Are people... That's just the best, his face. I feel like that's me every morning. I don't know if people really kind of collect or buy any of the basic lands anymore. You know, we've had so many versions of basic lands and secret lairs, and every Magic set now has a full art different version of a basic land. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if there's any. I just don't think any of that stuff matters anymore. And I know it's disappointing to say, but that's just the world we're in, man. You know, because back in the day, man, you could sell the basic lands for like $1 a card. The foil ones would be a couple dollars, sometimes $10, $20 a card. Ooh, tug of war. I don't think any of the Acorn non-playable mythics are really sought after, have much transactions online, but I do know some of the regular rares and mythics that are tournament legal. I think there's a couple, I can't remember what they were, but I know there's a couple of them that sell pretty regularly in this set. And I'm sure you guys can kind of point that out in the comments below and all that. But that's it, folks. Last pack of the video. Last pack. And nothing. Michael, not bad. You got your 3 box toppers. We got 3 galaxies. And you even got a bonus breeding pool. You know, I'm going to call that that's 7 Shocklands in 3 boxes. Plus all the other beautiful basics and galaxy basics. And, of course, probably about 20 plus mythics. And probably about G's. Probably 50, 60 rares. Obviously, let me know what you'd like to do in the grading. Just send me a message if you want to have the other 2 graded. You obviously get one of them for free. Just let me know what you'd like to do. Other than that, folks, final comments on everything. This is being filmed in the middle of October of 2023. Obviously, we just got done, just to get everybody knows on the news cycle, we just got done with Ravnica Remastered. Amazon's dump on the pre-orders, which don't come out for 3 months, and disaster, and Wizards said they mispriced, are bad, whatever. We're a couple weeks away from the massive United States worldwide release of Sorcery Beta. And of course, that has been a lot of hype in the months in the making. One Piece continues to expand and become very sought after. Disney Lorcana continues to be very controversial, turbulent, with resealed boxes and non-security, this and that. And people are calling it a bubble. People are not. I'm not getting involved. I'm just not a fan. But that's been a big thing. Obviously, Flesh and Blood just released Fab 2.0 with their Bright Light set. And Rudy released the Diamond Hands Cold Foil, which is turning out to be probably the most sought after cold foil one we've done for the gem keepers and the patrons in the market. People are just, wow. I mean, I didn't expect the Diamond Hands to be this much more successful than Pink Visor and the Diamond and the actual gem keeper, but holy smokes, you all. People are, I can't believe the prices online. People are fighting for those things. Nope, I don't have any more to release in the market. I won't be releasing any more in the market. The reserve I have are in the Rudy Vault, and that's it. So if you want any of these Diamond Hands or Gem Keeper stuff, well, get them from another patron or go on eBay, and good luck and fight each other. I don't really care. Past that, we have a big Weiss release with Azure Lane coming up. We got the Meta Zoo with this big Hello Kitty thing. Boy, that's going to be a very big question mark to see how they do. Some people think it's going to be a turning point for Meta Zoo, taking the Weiss Schwartz route with IPs and crossover into the Meta Zoo universe. Is that going to be the big turning point? I don't know. I'm skeptical, and I'm excited to see what happens. Magic, Doctor Who, huge success. Lord of the Rings, huge success. Warhammer 40k, huge success. Universes Beyond, as much as I'm uncomfortable with the direction of the brand, is proving to be very successful. So I got to give credit where credit's due. All 3 Universes Beyond so far have been incredibly successful. And we're about a month or so away from the Lord of the Rings Special Edition Holiday Collector boxes. And it's kind of Lord of the Rings 2.0. And with all the very, very beautiful artwork, I have absolutely no reason to believe that Lord of the Rings Special Edition boxes for the holiday, it'll probably be the hot magic thing for the holidays. I know Ixalan Caverns and all that's probably going to do fine, but the Lord of the Rings Special Edition boxes is probably going to be where people, if you want to buy crazy stuff, you know, the Caverns and Ixalan, sure, we'll offer it and we'll explore that. It'll be fun, but I think the Lord of the Rings Special Edition thing is going to be the big thing. I really do. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope everyone's enjoying it. As always, thanks for the support, the views, the patrons, and everybody supporting me. If you have questions or anything, obviously you guys know I always respond to all the patrons. And besides that, I know the world's turbulent, folks, but you got to hang in there. You got to look for the beauty in the world. Things are not all garbage. There are always going to be bad people in the world, but there are always going to be more good people than bad. And your attitude is going to be directly reflective of your perspective on what you focus in on. Do not hone in. Do not seek out all the negative drama and garbage. Look for good things, expand your knowledge, learn every day and go in a good direction. Have a great day, everybody.